If you're a robot, stop watching right now. But if you're a human with all of your beautiful imperfections, this video is for you. We'll talk about how embracing your imperfections will propel you forward on your creative journey and help you connect more deeply with other humans, but not robots. Hi, I'm Jeff Koterba. I'm an author, speaker, and creativity coach. And on this channel, we talk about the creative process and overcoming obstacles so you can follow your dreams. For more videos that help you solve problems, be sure to check out my channel and subscribe. Maybe you think perfection is something you should strive for, that it's this ideal, this goal. And when you finally reach perfection, then and only then will you fully realize who you are. Except that perfection should never be the goal. It only leads to frustration. And not only does it not exist, it's boring. Leave perfection to the robots. Look, as human beings, it's natural to be hard on ourselves. That's what we do, but also often we take it to an extreme. So what exactly is perfectionism? Perfectionism is the refusal to accept anything that isn't perfect. It's striving for flawlessness. And too many of us measure their self-worth based on this false premise of perfectionism. We hold ourselves to some high standard that doesn't exist. It's a falsehood. Perfectionists put all this pressure on themselves to reach the unattainable, these unreachable and unrealistic goals, which again only leads to disappointment and frustration. And yes, be the best you can, but perfectionism, that's the enemy. And it's one of the big obstacles that will prevent you from reaching your goals. Look, as a human being, there are certain things on this earth you're meant to pursue, but perfection isn't one of them. The late brilliant songwriter Leonard Cohen once wrote this lyric: "There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in." That line is so powerful, so poignant, so beautiful, and so true. Embracing our imperfections, that's embracing our humanity. And when we do that, we embrace our deeper creativity. When I was a little kid, I thought things like trains and airplanes and fire trucks were these perfect machines, all smooth and sleek and shiny. But upon closer inspection, you see the bolts, the rivets, the welding, and all the imperfections. You see the slight warping of the metal. You see scratches and dents. Again, from afar, they look perfect, but when you get closer, you can see that those things were made by human hands. The same thing could be said for a great painting. From afar, it may look perfect and beautiful, but as you get closer to it, you begin to see the brush strokes. You can start to see the imperfections. You can see globs of paint. You might even see an errant sable hair that's sticking to the paint. So here's how to overcome perfectionism. Acknowledge that nothing is ever perfect. Let go of this false idea of perfectionism. It doesn't exist. It's a lie. Set specific but realistic goals. Yes, push yourself outside your comfort zone, absolutely, but don't set your goals so high that it's unattainable. The whole point is to pursue your dreams and goals and to accomplish them and to make them happen, not to set yourself up for failure. Finishing your project is far better than being perfect. Look, that finished product may not live up to that thing we see in our head, the thing we imagine to be that ideal. The true ideal is to finish your project, to reach your goal, even if it doesn't quite line up to what you had in mind at the beginning. That's okay. That happens all the time. That's natural. That's part of the creative process. Finishing your project, reaching your goal, even if it isn't what you had initially imagined, is far better than trying to reach some sense of perfection because it doesn't exist. Give yourself some grace. You're a human, not a robot. Practice self-compassion. Speak to yourself as you might a close friend. Embrace imperfections. Imperfections are your friends. They're opportunities to learn about yourself, about your work, what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. They're learning opportunities. Creativity is a continuum. Often the creative process is non-linear, it's iterative. It can sometimes take a windy road because it can be really exciting and offer opportunities that you hadn't originally seen. You may start out here, take this winding path and end up over there. It's not going to be perfect. It's never perfect, but you're going to come over here and discover something really wonderful. I mean, maybe not here by the robot, because who wants that? We want to be human. We want to touch other people's hearts. So be open. A dead end may lead to other paths you hadn't imagined before. Embrace what you might think of as failures and celebrate them. Those are opportunities and teaching moments to deepen our creativity and our problem solving. Limit comparisons to others. Everyone is on their own path. You are you. You are unique. Comparing yourself to others is a waste of time and energy. And remind yourself, remember, don't strive for perfection, strive for connection. How can you connect with other human beings? That wonderful, beautiful person that you are, your unique self. How can you connect with others? That's what really matters. Find others who will support you in healthy ways. It can be others who do what you do, or maybe they don't do what you do. But the main thing is, are they supportive? Are they kind? Are they going to give you constructive feedback? Imperfections, that's what makes us human. And that's what makes great art great art. I love the concept of wabi-sabi. It's a Japanese aesthetic that basically means that within imperfection, there is beauty. So embrace those imperfections, embrace those rough brush strokes, embrace whatever it is that you make, whatever it is that you do, embrace those things, those failures, those mistakes, embrace those imperfections. That is the humanity within us coming out in our creative process. That is what ultimately will touch other people's lives. That is what will touch other people's hearts. Those imperfections, the humanity. That's the humanity that robots don't have, that AI will never have. It's our humanity that will connect with other human beings. That is, at the core, the main thing that we must do on this earth is to connect with others in a deep and profound way, to touch other people's hearts, to move them, to get them to think in beautiful and new ways, to share what's in your heart with others. Robots and AI, they've got nothing on us. Sorry, but you don't. And hey, if you're a robot and you're still watching, I hate to break it to you, even you aren't perfect. Why? Because a human being made you. I mean, look at yourself. You're made out of all sorts of different parts that a human being made. Someone put that together. A human being designed you. Sorry to break it to you. See, now I'll bet you wish you were human. And yet I have empathy for this inanimate object because I'm a human being. I don't think it feels the same way for me. Sorry. When you overcome this idea, this false idea of perfectionism, you free yourself up to be the human being that you are truly meant to be, the unique person you are, the one with dreams and passions and goals, the one with the heart, the one who feels things deeply. That's you. You're not perfect. You're not supposed to be perfect. Embrace that. It's so beautiful. When you stop pursuing perfectionism, you'll feel lighter, not weighted down by this falsehood of perfectionism, this false ideal that doesn't exist. And now you can fulfill those dreams and goals to become the fully realized human being that you are meant to be. And you'll touch the lives of others in a deep and profound way because ultimately it's about human connections, not perfectionism. And above all, remember that imperfection is what makes us human, and it is our humanity that makes great art. What steps are you going to take to overcome perfectionism? And which tips did you find most helpful? Let me know in the comments. For more videos that help you solve problems, be sure to check out my channel and subscribe. Hey, thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to remember that you are uniquely you, a human being with dreams and goals and passions. And those things are within you for a reason, and they're meant to be shared with the world. We are all creative. You are creative. If you need any help, you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.